It's Fida. Hi, how's it? It's kind of awkward for me to say hi in front of a blank camera, you know. But anyway, you get the gist of it. Hi. Um, for now, something about was highlight, man. In the society, you know. Personally, I feel like as most people, we tend to ignore it. We tend to sleep on it. We tend to act like it doesn't exist. You know. This thing about toxic. Okay, this thing about toxic, about mean spirited, about negative energy nje. You know, go tlhole go nna a bit tricky to point out such women or call them out, especially in the current climate that we're in. Yeah, GBV, you know, and you tend to find women who take advantage of that on some level. Okay, so there are women out there babanale energy and negativity who are mean spirited and babanale the negative entities, so to speak. You know, some of these women are even witches without them being aware they are witches. You know, so I know it might come across as a bit harsh, but yeah, that's the reality. You know, we live around people babanale the energy to the negativity or the energy the snacks, you know. So unfortunately, most society with the current climate that we are in, go tlhola go shebile banna gore banna tshwanetse ba ipankanye, banna tshwanetse ba correct, they should be emotionally balanced and whatnot, right? It goes both ways, this thing. Okay, even women need to be emotionally balanced, they need to be intellectually developed, you know. Their logic needs to be enhanced, developed, and basically worked upon, you know. So it's not unfair on men how like they should do all the work and women should just be in J a safeguard, like they don't need any improvement at all, you know. Self-development is self-development for a reason. You are simply developing yourself. Okay, and I normally say you can't be a beautiful person on the inside if you're not transparent, and that's because it takes courage to be a beautiful person. Okay, so you need to work on your inner self so that you can be a better person. Okay, ba bantsi ba sa di bela gore ba na le issues, see, ba na le mathata a bone, but they don't want to resolve those issues, they don't want to resolve those problems. They tend to project those problems onto men. Unfortunately, it happens. Okay, so we need to be cautious of this as a society, and we need to be cautious as this as people in J, because that behavior, that attitude is not helping anyone at all. Okay, so without me being on a rant, without going over and over, if you post that thing on YouTube, guys, please do subscribe. You know, just click a fella that, like, you know, to share if you can, you know. And whoever be watching this, it's appreciated, thank you, you know. But personally, I felt like I had to say something because I don't want to society it's imbalanced. It focus the fella on the one side and it neglect the side or the other side, which is women in this situation. Okay, so with that said, yeah, you need to be cautious. We need to call these things out. How are they born? You know, it shouldn't be just specific people talking. Anyone who sees something that is off, I personally believe you should say something, because at the end of the day, you are helping everyone. You are helping everyone. You know, if one thing that I realizing about how's our TP, how's our boo, we tend to think behaviors are only acceptable. They tend to think behavior to be acceptable, and unfortunately some of these women, they tend to pass on that negative energy, that mean spiritedness on their children. Baba rooted this like say earlier on, subconsciously, because unfortunately most little girls out there, they tend to mimic their mothers. So if their mothers have bad or negative attitudes, it's going to rub off on them. So unfortunately, if born I say correctly, they're going to repeat the same cycles. Okay, so yeah, this is me saying we see negative, when we see negative attitude, negative energies, or something that's often from women, let's call them out, guys. It's not fair from hotel worship or no banner should work on themselves, blah 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 blah. No, we are all people. We are all people, we are all equals, and I believe that we can grow as a society highly balanced. we can move way further ahead than where we are currently if the society is balanced. So, with that said, without getting too much into details, my name is still Romeo George, Romeo Morena, Lord the Leviathan, still a sovereign being born in Venus. I like it, I love it, I live it. So luminous. And this, for now, it's me touching on some of the topics, the emotional evolution. But without getting in further, this is my goodbye for now. Yellow.